Hello, welcome back to the Bald Book Geek. My name is Will. Hello if you are new here. I'm the bald bloke with a beard who talks about books online, apparently. We have a book haul, a chunky one, to say the least, on the subject. I've been very lucky, and publishers have been good to me, as well as NetGala. So I'm going to start. So, as you can see, we have books for a haul. Oh boy. Before we get started, please like and subscribe and share this video because that's always really helpful. Comment as well, tell me what you think of these at the end. So here we go. My first book in this haul is Crescent Moon by Sarah J Maas. So Sarah J Maas is a writer I have a love-hate relationship with, but I was curious. She's not a good writer. On a technical level, she's not a good writer, and she tends to write really bland characters, but her world building is interesting. So this was available on NetGala. I'll probably put a picture of it somewhere so you guys can see. The cover is gorgeous. We'll see what happens. The House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City by Sarah J Maas. So we'll see what happens. I've heard some better things about this, so we'll roll with it and see if it's actually any good. Titan sent me a copy of The Library of the Unwritten. This was available in exchange for an honest review. I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into this. Titan are really good with unusual and quirky fiction that doesn't quite fit the big mould, so that's why I really like Titan. I like my working relationship with them. They're really cool. And I've never been let down by Titan, which is rare, so I'm looking forward to this. Now, this isn't a new book. This is a book I've had for a very long time, but it's a book that I thought I had lost. And I'm so happy that I found it. Stations 11. This is an airport edition that I bought at an airport, oddly enough. I bought this at a bloody airport. So, and I love this book. And it even comes with the little graphic novel pull-out thing that's talked about. But Stations 11 is about a group of actors that travel around a ruined world after a flu pandemic. So it's 20 years after this major flu epidemic that wiped out a large percentage of the population, and the world fell apart. So that's what Stations 11 is. It's a fantastic novel. This seems to be the only book anyone ever talks about of hers, but she's written some fantastic work. Do check them out. Echo Cycle, another book from Titan. I've already reviewed this on my channel, so please go back and check out that review. This is a fantastic book. Think 1984, Brave New World-ish meets Gladiator. I'm so glad I got to read it. I love dystopian, especially adult dystopian, and I love the just the writing of this. And I loved Ruin's Wake, which was also by the same writer. So there we go. And also, side note, is this cover not really cool? Like, I want this on my wall. Another one from Titan, The Golden Key. I just dropped that. That came with a pin. I mean, how cool is that? Like a bookmark and a pin. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. This one sold me on the fact that it takes place within the fens of Folktales and Norfolk, and no, that's not far from me, to be honest. I mean, East Anglia in general was a lot of fens, and people outside of England may not even know what I'm talking about. But it was all fenland until it was drained, and that's what this takes place in. That's what sold me. I don't know much about it, but it was just like, I want to read this just because of where it takes place. So that's The Golden Key. Another book by Titan, Recoil. This is a book that's been on my radar for a very, very, very long time. And the minute I got the email, do you want a copy? Of course I want a copy. I love science fiction, and it sold a slow burn science fiction thriller. Altered Carbon. Someone said it was like Altered Carbon meets Alien, or that kind of desolate science fiction. I can't wait. I love this kind of thing. I like harder science fiction, full stop. There we go. That is Recoil. So from Walker Books, they sent me The Good Hawk, a YA historical fiction type thing with elements of magic. I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into this because of where it's set. I love this kind of era. I love anything Scotland and the Isle of Skye and all of these places that, it's just, there it is. That's what sold me. It was the setting. I'm really looking forward to this. It got damaged in the post. I'm really upset, but, it's a book at the end of the day. They're going to get a bit scuffed up and a bit damaged. Another one sent me from Walker Books sent me Mermaid Moon. So this is classed as YA again. I'm looking forward. I'm going to put the synopses there. I have a weakness for anything mermaid, so if you want to read, pause now and read the synopses. I have a weakness for anything mermaid, and I mean, how gorgeous. I'm not really a book cover person, but I mean, in all seriousness, whoever designed this, which I'm going to talk about that actually in another video coming up. I'm going to talk about book cover artists and how underrated they are. So that is Mermaid Moon. I'm really looking forward to get my teeth into this. I've heard really good things about this writer as well. I've heard good things about her. We'll see what happens. Mysterious Skin. This was turned into a great film. I love the film. I read the book years ago when I was a teenager, and it's nice to reread it. Basically, it's two people who deal with being sexually abused by their coach, and both of them deal with it differently. One remembers everything, and the other one suppresses it and thinks he was abducted by aliens. It deals with suppression of memory, PTSD, healing. This is a dark book, but it's a good book, and it's nice going back to it as well. If you guys want to see a video about this, tell me in the comments below. House of Leaves. I'm on the reread. I'm on a mission to reread The House of Leaves, so another library book. The House of Leaves is a horror/romance. It's 3 stories happening simultaneously. It's one of the few books that doesn't particularly work as an ebook, just because it is it's a work of art in itself, and I'm trying to find a really good example of some of the really extreme pages. Like, you need a mirror to read this in parts, and you need, it's like there are bits upside down and to the side, and so essentially you're taking in 3 stories at once about this house that's bigger on the inside than it is the out. So that's The House of Leaves. So as always, guys, tell me what you think in the comments below.